All right, on this tutorial, we're going to do this fun Zendoodle little mini flower design on this rock. I love this. It's so easy to do. I've done it a lot of times. I've got a couple tutorials on it, but I did it in this series, so I was going to make a nice fresh video for you. This is a different shaped rock, so I just want to show you. I'm going to split this just where I feel like it works. So this is going to be 5 sections. You can create as many sections as you want. They don't have to be the same shape or the same size. It just changes the size that your flowers will be at the end of your rock. Now, before I start putting my flowers on, I'm going to give myself an outside border. I'm swapped paint pens to an older paint pen here, and I'm just using kind of the side of my paint pen along the edge of the rock to create an outer edge for my design, and that's where I'm going to make my petals out to. So you want to do this part before you start drawing on your petals. So I'm going to swap back to my nice pointy extra fine tip paint pen, and I am going to take my time with this so that I can decide how to get my petals so that my flowers fill the space given as best as possible. Now, not all the petals have to be the same size, but I do kind of like to get them into the nooks and crannies. So I know I speed up this video a lot, but I do actually take time and think about the placement of my flowers. You can do 4 petals, 5 petals, 6 petals. It doesn't really matter how many petals you use. Did all 5 with 1 with 4. It really is not going to make a big difference when it's all done. So just get all of your petals on here. Just sketch them on nice and loosely. Try to fill up each one of your little spaces here. And you'll see the design looks super sloppy right now, but I promise it all comes together. Now we just have to fill in all the negative space around the flowers, and you're going to go over your grid lines that you did in the first place. Now I pinned this super solid in the same spot so I can speed this up without making you dizzy. We're just going to fill in all of this negative space, and it really brings the design together, but we've got one more step to do. For the final touch, just come back in and add a few little white dots in the center of each one of your flowers. If you don't have a paint pen for this, you can just use a toothpick with white acrylic paint as well. I usually place 3 dots in the center of each one of the flowers, but that's totally up to you. Now I'm quickly going to show you how I did this base coat. Now this footage is from a Facebook Live, so it's super grainy, but you can still see exactly how I did it. So you're going to place down your one color of paint pen, a little bit of water, your second color of paint pen, a little bit of water, and then bring those colors together so that they create this fun watercolor look and the colors blend together as they dry. This was the last of these first 4, but if you missed any of the rest of them, I'll put the playlist here at the end for you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.